This wasn't your average diplomatic photo op. Trump's latest tour through Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and the UAE wasn't just about business, it was about leverage, loyalty, and maybe a little blackmail. From secretive arms deals to energy swaps and backdoor alliances, we're pulling the cards to find out who really gained power and what it might cost. Alright, before we start all of this, I am not any type of geopolitical authority on nothing. I don't know much, and I'm sticking to it just like Aaron Neville. Anyhow, I don't know much about these countries. I don't pretend to know. I'm a chick reading cards on the interwebs. So let's get that straight first. So if you want to come from me in the comments, get out of here. You can just go on over to a CNN video and pretend that you are the keyboard warrior of the world's nation's geopolitical shit. Anyhow, so we're just going to look into it, see what I can understand going from that base of knowledge, and see what we can find out. Of course, all alleged for entertainment purposes only, not facts, psychic downloads, snarky opinions. And if you, I forgot. And if you got TDS, get out of here, because I cannot with you people. You people are loons. All right. Let's start with what was the true purpose behind Trump visiting these specific Gulf nations. What's the purpose of these visits? He goes over Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and the UAE. And what's the purpose? Doing deals behind closed doors. All right. Clearing the air. This is interesting. So he's going over there because he's like, I got to go talk to these people and we have to talk in person. Face to face is best, right? Kind of like when Prince Andrew said he had to go meet El Jefe because it would just be a coward's way to call him on the phone and say, hey, I don't want to be your friend anymore because you're a dirty bird. No. Prince Andrew had to fly all the way to New York to go see El Jefe to break up with him, right? Anyhow. But this is similar, like, I'm not saying Mr. T's like El Jefe, not sever it. I'm saying, though, there's this eye-to-eye thing. Like, we have to see each other in person. We have to talk straight. We can't just be on the phone like, hello, Mr. Whoever. Oh, hello, very nice to meet you. And there's a recording and everybody's listening. What? No, this is like, we're going to get some stuff on the table. Behind closed doors, away from prying media eyes, everybody's got to talk. Okay. Because we're setting everything to balance. There's an idea here that deals were made for sure. Concessions were made for sure. But it's almost this idea of laying cards on the table. This is what we got. And with that, how would you like to proceed? So there is that. Unresolved past. Hidden clues and breakthroughs. Star. Okay, flashback, rewind, back to 2017. This is a full circle moment back to 2017 when we saw Mr. T's going over and he's seeing sword dances and whatever else they're doing over there. And it was like the completion, like wrapping it all up. We know you were here then. Now we're wrapping it up. Now we've buttoned all these other things up that we have to talk about behind closed doors and get the nitty gritty and all the cards out on the table. See where we are. Here's what we've got. What do you got? Where have we, like, let's get it all going. Okay. Core motivation. Digital footprint. There were some things, perhaps, to certain, I don't know which countries. There's certain things laid to certain countries. So out of these three, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and the UAE, there's at least one in here who's shady kind of still. And they caught him being shady. Like there's something like, we're coming full circle, and we're all supposed to be doing something together, but one of you was kind of, what's this shit? And they're like, yeah, we caught you. Okay. Underlying energy. Whoever this one who was doing some shady shit was thinking they're just like super smart. So one of these countries, I'm going to say, my opinion, has some type of eyes wide shut connection here. And just kept thinking they're going to get away with business as usual, shall we say. somebody's getting put into a pecking order and they are at the bottom of the train. That's not, pecking order and train doesn't go together. Bottom of the rung. Anyway, somebody's at the back of the line. Whoever this was who was doing some shady shit and the cards getting laid out on the table. Somebody was not doing what they were supposed to be doing. They got their hand caught in the cookie jar and it was explained to them like, no, that's not happening. And we caught that. So, you know, your word means nothing. So you're a big old liar pants. Okay. All right. Slow process. So we're circling back to whatever we were talking about in 2017. We're seeing who was playing ball and who was fumbling the ball. And we're just coming back together to see where we are on whatever this behind closed doors agenda is. Okay. Are there any secret agreements that were made that have yet to surface publicly? Maybe there's some secret agreements like we didn't find out, like I don't know, SeaWorld is going to be over there and we've lost the franchise of SeaWorld, which everybody over here would be happy. I don't know. Just like some secret agreement that we haven't found out yet. Was there any secret agreements? Were there any secret agreements that were made that we haven't heard about yet with any of these Gulf places? Interesting. Something was rescinded. Something was rescinded from one of those countries. Probably that one that I said is partial dirty bird. There is one of these countries is a dirty bird nation. Okay. And that was discussed behind closed doors. So there was some type of deal that I'm going to guess was apart from a while ago. And if they had fulfilled their gentlemanly handshake agreement, it would have gone forward. That, whatever that was, got rescinded. Yeah, you were cheating on us with the eyes wide shut. So, F you. Oh, Lord. No. It makes sense, though. One of them deals with the eyes wide shut and looks like they might be a part of the chrome. Don't say it in the comments. You know, the gold juice, like Taryn Manning was talking about, involved with all of the things that go on with, you know, eyes wide shut, side business, main business. Oh, Lord, yes. Lord, okay. They're going to be on the struggle bus. One of these countries is going to be on the struggle bus. So what they were promised ain't coming through for them because they were very, 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 very bad. Yeah. Big Daddy T fucking flung out his ween and he was just like, no. Done. Done. You are very bad. So even though it might look like all smiles and shit to us because like most of the things are great, but you know what? It's like, nope, but you did this. So we're not playing. We're not playing. All right. Let's see if Trump received or offered something that binds him to future obligations to the Middle East. Did Trump receive or offer things that binds him to, well, binds us, because he'll be out of office, and then we're all stuck with a fucking bill. Did he do some deal that's going to bind us to an obligation in the Middle East? Okay. There's something, yes. I can't make heads or tails on this one. There's something, yes. There was some deal that binds us to the Middle East, like government thing. But here's the thing about it. This comes to me like those, and I don't even know if this is the right term. Remember, I'm no geopolitical whatever expert. But there's something like black books, like under, like, here's our official ledger of things we pay for, but here's the ledger of the shit we don't pay for, the shit that we do that we don't tell nobody about. There is something underneath that's like not a part of the normal books. It's on the down low. There is something, there's an agreement for that with one of these people, or countries. Oh, shit. It's even, okay. I'm going to say this once. You can rewind it, but I'm not going to say it again, and I'm not going to harp on it anymore. And it's not about dues, you know, direct energy weapons. It's not that. Okay, so this is not a long-term binding, but this is what I'm going to say is a agreement to take somebody out who this one group, country, whatever, does not want. So to allow us to go in to get them to bump them off, and that's the end of that. Okay, so that's not mentioned though. Obviously. That's not going to be in a news report. Okay, moving on. Is the Qatar UAE Saudi alliance a part of a larger elite strategy involving U.S. influence and wealth control? Did Trump play us? Did he sell us out to the Middle East? I guess is how we want to make that question known for us regular folks. Is this alliance with Qatar, Saudi Arabia, UAE a part of selling us out? Okay, public perception would be there's some type of public perception, yes. No. But there's not, there's not truth to it. Okay. It's a limited time offer. So there's some type of thing that we're giving them, but it's a limited time offer of help. Like it's not ongoing help. It's like there's something going on. It feels like there's a collaborative part where they're all like, all right, we're all going to be trying to get rid of this thing together. So we need everybody to pay on the dinner tab. And it's like, okay, we're all going to pay on the dinner tab. But once this dinner's done, we're not paying no more. I think this has to do with traffic. King of the world. There's something here about this. Like there's a coordinated strategy. Okay, so we're talking about, you know, when they move the humans and they use the humans for terrible things. You know that word. And the traffic. And so they're talking about this. This is like they're a part of this as well. Like, let's not pretend it doesn't happen over there. And they're going to be on board a part of this. And I don't know if this then also comes into like some world, like breaking news, more dirty birds found over here. Breaking news, more dirty birds found over here. Like in one of those countries, right? Oh, shit. I wonder if that brings back in that one country that's part of Eyes Wide Shut. We'll have to check into that one. Okay. And what's about to happen, it's all going to be brought to light. And they're playing a part in this too. So they were a part of assisting with this stuff. So that's why, yes, we're bound to them, but it's not bound like in an Eyes Wide Shut matter, but we're bound to them for this limited time agreement. Okay. Because you need allies in working on whatever this is. Okay. I gotta find out. There's this one dirty bird country. Okay, I'm gonna do them Saudi Arabia, Qatar, UAE to get the deal, like whose alliance is with the dirty birds, allegedly. My opinion. I'm never going to these countries, so I think I'm safe. Fingers crossed. Okay. Which one of you is tied to the dirty birds? Or were tied and got caught? So Saudi Arabia, Qatar, UAE. All right, Saudi Arabia. Oh, shoot. I might have to zoom out here. Nope. Shit. Wait a minute. we're going to get all the cards out before we get to the nitty-gritty of the business. Am I going to have room here? This one will be Qatar. The next one will be UAE. Gosh. Okay. Okay. I think my, this is not to say that, you know, Eyes Wide Shut is not an international criminal organization that you can find within every corner of your world. But who was dancing a little too long with El Diablo? I'm going to say UAE. Now, up here, if we're going to go with, where's my wand? All right, let's go up here to Saudi Arabia. They're not innocent here. No, they're not innocent. However, it's almost like they knew things that were going on in their country, and I'm not saying that these countries are like pure as the driven snow at this point. I'm not saying that. However, I'm saying in terms of what they're all like working together, this one project, right? It doesn't mean like, you know, they work on one project and they all become saints. Like, let's not think like that. They were aware, because I think this does go to ST and HT, you know, all the things of the traffic. Anyhow, so this is them ushering that out, okay? And I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't think they seem to have ushered Eyes Wide Shut out. I don't know, like, there's something like they know about it, but they didn't know about it. So I don't know if there's factions within their government or whatever's going on over there that, like, you have the evil side and the good side within the government, but it feels kind of like that over here in the Saudi Arabia cards. When we get to Qatar, okay, so Qatar's kind of the same thing. Like, they're kind of like aware shit's going on, but they, you know, they didn't think it was a big deal. I don't know. It's almost like these two got like, hey, did you see this? They're like, oh, right? So they kind of like got this information, and it's like, well, okay, all right. So they're like working to usher it out. UAE, my opinion, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, not facts. I could download snarky opinions, hoping not to find a black SUV out there. Anyhow, this is partnership with Eyes Wide Shut. This is partnership. This is like, this has been going on for a while. This is like, I would not be surprised to find out like they've been partners with and in here. So this is the one I think I've been getting that's like the shady Eyes Wide Shut portion of this. And this is the one I think that got caught with their hand in the cookie jar, and we're not a part of whatever these ones were a part of. Like, oh shit, like, yeah, that's totally a problem. Yeah, like, we haven't really had really clean hands in this, but yeah, okay, we'll clean it up a little bit, right? They're like, all right, we'll clean it up, fine, whatever, yeah. And these ones are like, yeah, we're gonna clean it up, and they're like, keep going, right? And I feel like they even here, let's move these up. I feel even they facilitated some Eyes Wide Shut people to either escape, to move without getting caught, to get their hands clean, something. There's something else here. There's a little bit more shadiness going on here. Bad opinion. Okay. There you go. The non-official, non-geopolitical tarot expert here. And yeah. So until next time, come check me out in the Moon Moth Manor and take care of yourselves. Adios.